Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Wan-Bissaka eyed by Roma with former Red Devils boss Jose Mourinho keen on the player. According to The Sun, Manchester United defender Wan-Bissaka has been earmarked as a possible transfer target by Roma manager Jose Mourinho ahead of the upcoming summer transfer window. Former United boss Mourinho may not have been at the club when Bisaka was signed from Crystal Palace in 2019, but that has not stopped the Portuguese coach from expressing an interest in signing the player to bolster his defense. With Chris Smalling already a crucial part of the Roma rearguard, the Italian club could rope in yet another Red Devils player in Wan-Bissaka at the end of the season. The 24-year-old has fallen behind Diogo Dalot in the pecking order at right back at Old Trafford. Not just Mourinho and Roma, the Englishman has also caught the attention of Atletico Madrid and his former employers Crystal Palace ahead of the new season. The Spanish club are in need of a new right back in the summer after selling Kieran Trippier in the winter transfer window. Palace, meanwhile, are also looking for defensive reinforcement after an impressive debut season under Patrick Vieira. However, they are only interested in a loan move. In the end, the decision may boil down to incoming new United manager Erik Ten Hag, as Wan-Bissaka is said to be waiting to speak to the Dutchman to decide whether his future lies in Manchester. Atletico and Roma may prove to be ideal destinations for the Englishman, especially Atletico, who are known for their defensive approach to games. Wan-Bissaka is known for his precise tackles with his long legs, and these foreign teams could breathe new life into the player's career. Jesse Lingard has no interest in talking to Erik Ten Hag. Jesse Lingard has no interest in talking to new Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag, report BBC Sport. Lingard's Manchester United spell has turned increasingly bitter after a nightmare 2021-2022 season. After a successful loan spell at West Ham last season, player and the club decided he would stay last summer and fight for his place. He was not given a proper opportunity by Gunnar Solskjaer, and Ralf Rangnick has only selected him for 2 Premier League starts, 2 more than Solskjaer did. Lingard's contract expires at the end of the season. He's expected to leave as a free agent, although BBC Sport reports Ten Hag would be open to a conversation with him before his contract winds down. This won't be happening, the report states. BBC Sport understands Lingard has no interest in talking to the Dutchman. This makes it abundantly clear Lingard will leave as a free agent, which already seemed near certain. But Lingard won't be talked around. Ultimately, this is the correct decision, because Lingard should have left Manchester United 2 seasons ago and has little left to offer the club. However, if a manager like Ten Hag felt he could use him, you would think Lingard should be mature enough to at least hear him out. Instead, he plans to walk out the door and sign a new contract without even acknowledging the incoming manager. Staying at United would be a gamble for Lingard, with the World Cup taking place at the end of the year. A strong start to the season at a new club could help him win back his spot for Qatar 2022. Jadon Sancho has been in hospital, says Rangnick, and could play in last game of the season. Jadon Sancho has missed Manchester United's last 2 fixtures with illness, but there is hope the winger could play again this season. Interim boss Ralf Rangnick told the club website last week that Sancho's tonsillitis could keep him out for the rest of the season. Now there is some hope, with Rangnick offering an update on his fitness and suggesting he could return for the final game of the season away at Crystal Palace. Rangnick gave an update to the club, explaining the severity of Sancho's illness and offering some hope for the upcoming games. Rangnick explained that Sancho has been in hospital, although did not offer any further details. He said, "If Sancho manages to return, then maybe in the last game. I was in contact with him this afternoon. He was in hospital until this morning, so he only returned back home today. He still doesn't feel well, so for sure not for Brighton. It would be good for him if he can manage to come back for the final fixture and finish with a flourish, although there is unlikely to be anything riding on the game for either side." Manchester United midfielder Juan Mata to decide between 3 transfer options in the summer. According to Catalan newspaper Sport, Manchester United midfielder Juan Mata has received offers from 3 different clubs ahead of the upcoming transfer window, with the player's contract expiring in the summer. The Spaniard is set to bring down the curtains on his long stay at Old Trafford when his current deal with the club runs out at the end of the season, having joined from Chelsea in the winter transfer window in 2014. He was last seen in the 3-0 win against Brentford, making his first start of the campaign and playing an important hand in the victory. In what was likely to be his final home appearance for the club, the 34-year-old received warm applause from the supporters when he came off in the second half. Now, he could be returning back home to Spain ahead of the new season, having received 3 offers from La Liga clubs. Available as a free agent, he would prove to be a fine addition to any side that manages to sign him up. One of the teams interested in securing the services of the World Cup winner is Real Betis, who are keen to add more reinforcements and build on their recent Copa del Rey win. Mata has also received an offer from former club Valencia, where he was a fan favorite during his 4 years at the Mestalla Stadium. Real Sociedad are the other club who have expressed an interest in signing the United man. As things stand, there has been no indication from either the player or club about extending his stay at the Theatre of Dreams for a few more years. After establishing himself in the team in his initial years with the English Giants, he has been reduced to playing a part-time role this season. Mata's recent display may have been enough to convince the 3 Spanish sides interested in him that at 34, he still has enough in his locker to make a difference. Talks with Erik ten Hag could be key to resolving Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United future. Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United future is still not resolved, with talks between himself and incoming manager Erik ten Hag likely to be key to a decision on next season. The Portugal international joined Man United from Juventus last summer and has managed an impressive tally of 24 goals in all competitions this season, despite playing in a struggling Red Devils side. It isn't too surprising that there's been a great deal of speculation surrounding Ronaldo, but Fabrizio Romano insists nothing has been decided yet. There are currently no signs of problem between Ronaldo and United, but talks with Ten Hag and his agent Jorge Mendes should clarify things. He, Ronaldo, is not in the process of deciding his future right now, Romano wrote in his exclusive column for Cult Offside. His contract is valid for another year, and his hope is to stay at Manchester United, but only if Erik ten Hag is really sure he can believe in Cristiano as the key player for next season's team. This will require a conversation between Ten Hag, Cristiano Ronaldo, and his agent Jorge Mendes before deciding on the future. So far, there are no signs of problems from those who are close to Ronaldo, but only the expectation of definitive clarity. Man United fans will surely be hoping that Ronaldo does end up staying, with the 37-year-old already a legendary figure at Old Trafford and showing that he still has it in him to influence big games even at this late stage of his career. Manchester clubs in the race for highly rated forward who wants to leave this summer. Manchester United and Manchester City are in the race for RB Leipzig forward Christopher Nkunku, alongside Paris Saint-Germain and AC Milan, as the Frenchman looks for a way out of Germany this summer. This is according to L'Equipe, who reports that Leipzig want to keep hold of the 24-year-old and make him the key man in their project, but the French star has heart set on move in the upcoming window. Nkunku has been on many clubs' radars for a long period of time, and that has increased rapidly due to the incredible season the Frenchman is having. The forward has scored a ridiculous 30 goals and 20 assists in 48 matches this season and has played a key role in helping Leipzig get to the final of the Cup and a potential Europa League final this campaign. The Leipzig man joined the club in 2019 from PSG and has developed incredibly in the Bundesliga. The Red Bull project is a really exciting one at present, as they have one of the best squads in Germany, evident in their success this season. It wouldn't be a bad place for the Frenchman to stay and has a contract at the club until 2024. The player, however, feels that he needs to move this summer. Nkunku is a versatile, a great finisher, a brilliant dribbler, good in between the lines, and has solid link-up play. Manchester United rejected by RB Salzburg ace Karim Adeyemi during attempt to hijack his transfer to Borussia Dortmund. According to German sports reporter Patrick Berger on Twitter, Manchester United was rejected by RB Salzburg forward Karim Adeyemi during their attempt to hijack the player's proposed transfer to Borussia Dortmund ahead of this summer. Adeyemi has been enjoying a standout season at Salzburg, turning into a goal machine for the side in the domestic league as well as in Europe. The player's goals have helped them win the Austrian Bundesliga yet again this term. He currently has 21 goals in all competitions this season from 31 appearances. Adeyemi may have proven to be the ideal candidate that the Red Devils needed ahead of the new season, but they, unfortunately, lost out on the player to Dortmund. However, that did not stop them from attempting to hijack the Bundesliga side's transfer approach for the forward. Berger revealed that the English Giants have made an approach to sign the German player, but Adeyemi snapped them for a move to Signal Iduna Park, despite being offered wages of £150,000 per week. The striker will now seal a transfer to the Black and Yellows in a 5-year deal in the coming days. The Manchester side will need to focus on other young strikers who may be available in the market after Adeyemi's snub. It may also prove to the English club that players are not convinced by just attractive wages. Manchester United suffer a transfer blow as Juventus ace Paulo Dybala has chosen to join Inter Milan for free in the summer. According to Italian outlet Gazzetta dello Sport, Paulo Dybala has decided on a move to Inter Milan in the upcoming transfer window when his contract with Juventus expires in the summer, providing a transfer blow to Manchester United. Dybala and Juve have not been able to come to an agreement regarding a new deal, which means that they stand to lose him for free at the end of the season. Into the final few months of his existing contract with the Bianconeri, the player is free to speak to foreign clubs regarding a pre-contract agreement that would have opened the door for United to steal the striker without having to pay a penny for him, but it seems that they missed their chance. Dybala's preference to remain in Italy and not move abroad has scuppered any hopes of landing him in the near future. This personal preference of the 28-year-old will see him move to rivals Inter in the summer as a free agent after club chief Marotta used his good relationship with the player to convince him of a move. Marotta previously signed Dybala for Juventus and is said to have spoken with the forward about being a central part of the Nerazzurri. Now the Argentina international is set to sign on the dotted line on a 4-year deal worth £5 million per season. This would see Dybala become the joint highest earner at the club alongside Lautaro Martinez and Marcelo Brozovic. United will now have to look elsewhere for attacking reinforcements in the summer, with Dybala seemingly out of reach. It remains to be seen who the Red Devils eventually end up with as a new forward. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.